This video is going to be all about this Promoto, the changes I made to it, and how fast it's been, and I got some videos we're going to watch too. The biggest change is the Mamba Monster 8S on his back. I had a Mamba X 6SESC that I would run in these, and I really just don't think it was big enough to do what I really wanted it to do. I guess if you just took a stock bike and put the Mamba X in it and, you know, maybe geared it up a tooth maybe and run it on 3S, it would scream, I'm sure. I don't really know what they run. Maybe that's something we'll try to do on another bike. But this bike has an uncommon motor, and it's really kind of an uncommon setup, I think. So we're going to watch a video of, actually the videos are from a GoPro that mounts right here on the gas tank, and the GoPro has GPS on it, which I'm a little leery on, but we're going to watch the video from the drag strip. And what would happen is I didn't have a fan on the motor, and I guess the motor or the Mamba X would thermal, and then after a little bit it cooled off, the bike would go back to running just fine. I mean, it never tore up, it just got hot enough to hit the thermal. And in the video we're about to watch, it has the 15 tooth pinion on it, just like now. I was trying to help the Mamba X out as much as I could. This LMT motor that's in this is 7,500 kV. So that's why it's got a 15 tooth pinion on it. We're about to watch a video of it from the GoPro, which has GPS, and you'll see how fast it goes. And when it stops, it's just because it's thermaled. So let's check that out, and I'll be back. That was the first thermal. That was the second thermal. And it pretty much would thermal at 62.3. It's thermal at 68 on the last one. And I think I run it another time, it thermaled about 68. That's no fan on the LMT with a Mamba X ESC. On the drag strip here, and the drag strip's pretty long here. It's an eighth mile and a quarter mile, so 1320 and 660. So almost 2,000 feet. But we don't run on the track surface, so we try to keep it to 13. We try to keep it to 1,000, but sometimes we get over the 1,000, but we really don't like to get on the actual eighth mile drag strip. So now I got some videos I took when I went to run it like this with the 8S ESC and strapped down. This is the first time I run it strapped down. It wasn't strapped down in the video we just watched. And I guess let's go to them videos. All right, I'm out here and I got it. So let's take a look at it. Hang with me for just a second. I get the steering figured out. That's one of the worst things on these things, when the steering knob gets turned and you don't know it. Well, the it wasn't a good spot. I kind of thought it was better. I've been there before when, we had some slower stuff, but 60, I wasn't confident enough to let it really turn loose, and I know it's got way more than 60 in it. It should it should run about 80ish like it sits with a 15 tooth pinion on 3S. So it's got to warm up. It's like, well, right now it's 20 degrees. It'll be between 11 and 17 in the morning when I wake up. And I don't know if it's going to get above 45 tomorrow. I hope it does. If it does, then I'll definitely run it, take it to the drag strip, and run it where it went 68 and thermaled, because it's not thermaling anymore, and I don't believe it will. And see what it does. I'm hoping for 80ish with a 15, and if I get 80ish with the 15 and everything looks good, which I don't see why it wouldn't. I'll go to an 18, I guess, unless I just put a 20 on it and see what it does. But so yeah, hopefully we're just waiting on the weather, and we'll get a little warm spell, maybe, I hope, before Christmas. See y'all later.